Hi guys. Um, Doing my video today. I didn't get up all weekend long. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I've been having some technical difficulties with my computer and even my phone storage. So I haven't been real consistent over the weekend. Once I get out to my daughter's, she has an iPad. She said I can borrow to help do my videos. So hopefully that will help. Um, So yesterday I was going to do a video on my inspirational quote for the week. I'm trying to get rid of this glare here in my glasses. And the quote is, if you always do what you've always done, you're going to have the results you've always had. So that quote I listened to, it wasn't related to a weight loss video, but I thought, wow, isn't that the truth? If we always eat the way we always have, our results are going to be what they've always been. And I've been talking a lot lately about changing our habits and about how we are the sum total of all the little decisions that we make every day, and how changing just one small habit every day can, and be consistent with that habit for a while, can change our total results. So now I have to tell you, the last couple days I've been I've been kind of on the struggle bus, not off the rails struggle bus, but I've been gone a lot, and so I've been eating out more than I normally do, and I feel more comfortable and I'm more successful with my weight loss when I eat at home. So, for instance, Saturday I went to an RV show with a friend of mine, and was dreaming about RVs that I'd like to have that I know I'm never going to be able to afford. But we went to a Greek, like a fast food Greek place after the RV show, and I did have a gyro salad, and it was like the gyro meat over the Greek salad, and we had a little bit of hummus and pita with it. But that's all I had all day, so I wasn't quite sure how to track it. I found something in the tracker that was similar. Ended up being right at 23 points on Saturday if I tracked everything correctly. And then yesterday I had a potluck at church. And I did pretty good, I think. Everything they had there was nothing I could really track, except for I did have some turkey breast meat that was there, and some vegetable soup, which, I wasn't sure what was in anything because, I didn't make it. But I'm thinking that I went over points yesterday. When I weighed this morning, I was up a little bit, and it could be sodium intake too. And I drink a little bit more coffee than what I normally do too. So all contributing factors. And because I wasn't home, I wasn't drinking all the water that I normally drink. So I'm back at it today. Right now I'm sitting at 9 points. I've had breakfast. Interesting that this morning I watched Kelly over at Freedom on a Budget. And she was talking about intermittent fasting, which I've done for a while, and it really helps. I don't eat after 7 o'clock at night on a normal day. I mean, I did a couple days this week, but normally I don't eat after 7 o'clock at night. So that helps. And I don't have breakfast early in the morning either. I am not an early riser. I'm normally up between 9:30 and 10, but by the time I get around to eating my breakfast, it's 11 o'clock or a little bit later, and sometimes I don't eat a lunch then because I'm eating breakfast so late. So the intermittent, I do, from 7 o'clock to whatever, what that is, 11. So I do 16, 18 hours of fasting in between that last meal of the day and the first meal of the day, and it really has helped my weight loss quite a bit. Other than that, boy, I'm leaving on Saturday to head out to Idaho. I'm going to be on the road for 4 days, so I'm going to try to record a little bit while I'm gone, but I probably won't be online consistently till I get back out in Idaho midweek next week. So I'm going to try to do that because I want to tell you, doing the YouTube channel keeps me accountable. Kelly mentioned something else this morning that is true for me also. She also does online only with the Weight Watchers app, which is what I do because it's cheaper. You guys are my meeting. So, when I do my weigh-in videos on Thursday, that's my meeting time. That's when I talk to you about what I've lost, what I did the week, how I can make adjustments, how we can do better, or I can do better. So that is really my meeting. Um, and then watching all the YouTubers where I get my recipes and stuff, that's my meeting time. So, for me, it's working out. Some people need that physical interaction in the meeting room, and I certainly don't begrudge you for that. I think it's great if you want to do that and spend the money, but I just don't have that kind of money anymore. I was a meeting member for a while, and then I had to really start watching my pennies, especially after my husband died. So, and speaking of that, I've been looking at an apartment. I found a place not far from where my son lives here that advertised as a senior community, 55 and older. I called them today, and they said, well, you have to be 55 or older. And I said, well, I got that covered, and then some. And then there was an income cap, and I also have that covered. I wish I could reach that cap, but I'm not going to. And they allow my dog there. So the only thing I was disappointed about was that the rent that they advertised was not the rent that it really is. It's higher. I think I've got it figured out. I'm going to go Friday and fill out an application for it. So we'll see. I can't move in until the summer anyway because, well, first of all, I'm going to be in Idaho till May. And then when I come back, it'll give me a time to, some time to get some things finalized that I need to finalize and get the deposit put together and everything. So, so anyway, just give me your thoughts and prayers as I'm searching for a place. I really need to be in my own space again. The kids were worried about me being alone. I won't totally be alone because I have my dog. And I'm not moving into a place that's far away from everybody. It's only 2 miles from where my son lives. So, but I need to have my own space. He lives in a 1-bedroom apartment, and so I can't have any of my things here. Right now I'm sleeping on an air mattress on the floor, and lately, the last few nights, I've been coming up and sleeping in the lazy boy because I can't sleep on that floor anymore. It's too cold. Here the wind chill is supposed to be 40, 45 below zero on Wednesday. And where my air mattress is in his apartment, it's on the floor. It's like in between 2 big windows, and all the air just comes down, and it's too cold for me at night. But, not only that, I want to start having my own life again, and I need to have my own space. So just keep me in your thoughts and prayers as I'm in a search to do that. I'm feeling a need to get settled again somewhere. My husband died in November of 2017, and I had promised myself I was not going to make any major decisions about my life for at least a year after that, and I held to that promise. And then my second oldest child, my son, passed away just this past April. Hasn't been a year yet. So there's been so many changes in my life, and I think it's overwhelming. I mean, I think it's amazing that I'm standing here and I'm able to get on YouTube and talk to you without being the sobbing, blubbering woman I was, a few months ago. So that sort of amazes me, but, I credit my deep faith for helping me through that, and the close friends that I have around here, which is another reason I'm not staying in Idaho, because all my friends are here. I have a sister back here, and 2 of my children are here. So I'm looking forward to coming back and just getting settled and starting the next chapter of my life, whatever that is. Doing these vlogs are helping me move on. I mentioned at my last video that you guys are part of my healing process. So just knowing that I have you to talk to helps me a great deal. I have been considering about showing you what I eat in a day. I don't know if I'm going to do that because there are so many people doing that. If that's something you'd like to see from me, I'll be more than happy to oblige. Right now I'm just kind of telling you what I'm eating, what my points are. But if you want me to actually show you, I'll start trying to do that. One of my things is I'm going to try to get some different software, some different technology, so that I'm not constantly running out of storage and having issues uploading, which is my big deal right now. So the quote is, if you always do what you've always done, your results are going to be what they've always been. So keep that in mind as you go through this next week. I don't know when your weigh-in day is. Mine is on Thursday. But actually, I was thinking about that this morning when I was out in the kitchen thinking, geez, my son's got all this bacon here. Maybe I'll just have a BLT. And that quote came to mind thinking, that's the way the old me would have eaten. Now, I could have a BLT if I wanted to sacrifice those points. But I'm on blood pressure medicine and sodium. Okay, well, I'm gonna just have to end it here. I'm running out of storage again on my phone. This is crazy. I know people that have the 6S Plus like I have that also have storage issues. So I had to offload a bunch of stuff so I could even finish recording. I'm going to end it here. So remember, if you always do what you've always done, you're going to have the same result you've always had. Keep that in mind as you go into this week. Let me know how your week's going. Let me know what kind of things you'd like me to put up here, if my tips are helping you or what. I didn't get to my Sunday shout-outs yesterday. I'll try to do that sometime later this week, but I'm running out of storage, so I don't want to take up too much more time. So thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, share. I'm really trying to build up the channel. I think I'm 14 subscribers short of 100, and something good happens at 100 subscribers, and I'm not quite sure what yet. So, all right, you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.